Be honest, the new year can bring on some new stress, whether that's workload, home life, or New Year's resolutions. That can all cause some very big stress and some gray hairs. But on a serious note, it could eventually lead to other things in our life, other diseases that may take us down a road that we don't want to go down. And so joining me today to help talk us through everything is Jamie Durand and Gail Schaefer. You guys are the owners at Ultimate Ride and Fitness. Thank you guys so much for joining me.
Thanks for having us.
So today you're going to help me explore other methods as medicine to help reduce stress. So exercise, food, we're going to focus on things like that. But talk to us first a little bit about what you guys do.
Well, we consider ourselves a training facility with cardio options.
Okay.
For us, one thing that we do is we take somebody and we put them through a functional movement screen, and we make sure that the exercise program that they are in fit their specific needs.
Well, that's exactly what I was going to get to a little bit later on, because I think it's so important that you personalize people's routine, and that's exactly what you guys do. Tell me about why that's so important.
Well, definitely individualizing the program. It's not cookie cutter, whether it's exercise, whether it's nutrition. The average American only works out 8 times a month.
Wow.
I mean, you got life, you've got cooking, cleaning, kids. So you've got people who can work out 20 and 30 times a month, but really the reality of it to get 8 times in 30, 31 days. So when you sit down to try to see what that looks like, what are people's goals? Is it, let's get you on a nutrition routine, or let's first focus on an exercise routine, and then let's set small, attainable, trackable goals so that you can accomplish them. If it's
so you don't want to get more stressed out,
right? Yeah,
that's what we're trying to avoid. And so, speaking about that, you know, because stress. Sometimes when people have tons of things going on, they think, well, I can't go work out, but sometimes that might be the solution to help relieving some of that stress. And so from personal experience, how has it motivated you in your life to change other people's lives and explain to them that this is an important key to helping reduce that stress?
It really is. You know, we as moms and wives, we spend so much time on our families, and we fail to take care of ourselves. And even though we're in the fitness industry, I think we do that sometimes. And I personally have an autoimmune disorder, and so I have found that the things that I put in my body, it's more important now. What I put in is what I'm going to get out. So junk in is junk out.
It's energy, it's fuel. You have to think about it like that.
Yeah. Exactly.
Or it can be the opposite.
Or stress and sleep all go hand in hand with it.
Yeah.
And I don't think we don't listen to our bodies. When we're tired, we need to sleep. You know, when we're hungry, we need to eat. It's not about eating 900 calories a day just once a day. It's about eating small meals and all natural whole foods.
And being consistent with that.
Correct.
And why is it, you know, let's focus on the food thing, because I don't think that people realize how important that part is, that key is, that puzzle piece is to the whole picture.
I'd say probably 80–90% of our clients coming in, they think, we say, how many calories do you eat? I eat too much. And by the time when you log it, I'd say our average client doesn't eat enough. And you say, does your car run without gas, or does your car run without oil or fuel or things like that? When your body needs fuel to fuel itself.
Or it'll break down.
Correct.
And so helping them just understand what a carb is, what a protein is, and taking that process to where making it a lifestyle, not a diet, and embracing it. Doesn't mean you can never have Mexican food, or you can never have a drink. It just means you've got to learn what you're putting in your body.
And keep it, everything in moderation.
That's right.
You don't have to eliminate anything. I think that stresses us out even
It does.
we can't have something.
Well, a lot of our customers always say, or clients say, when can we start going back to the way we used to eat? And we try to tell them this is a lifestyle. I don't want you to go back to eating processed foods.
Because look what it was doing.
Right. That's why you're here. That's what got you to us to begin with. So we try to make sure that we tell them it's going to be a lifestyle change, and it's not going to be something you're going to do overnight, but we want you to eat, you know, like I said, natural whole foods.
Clean. And so let's get into more specifics with that. What are some examples and why? What are some things that we should be avoiding and what could they be causing in our bodies?
Processed foods are the worst things, and gluten. We don't think about all the additives and sugars and cancers and other diseases thrive thrive to sugar.
And on sugar, and as well as the inflammation that's caused in the body. People, and Gail, we've learned a lot through her autoimmune process, just as far as what nutrition does with your body, with the inflammation.
Yeah.
Gluten's the #1 thing that really, the yeast, it blows you up, basically.
Blows you
and
up,
people
and
don't
then
realize
it can cause joint, issues and
Muscle
problems, and for your body
Your
just
gut.
to hurt.
Yeah.
And so you don't even have to be allergic to the gluten.
No.
It's still causing your body to do that, and I think that is something obviously that's important to point out to people. But we're going to be actually talking about food. We're going to head into the kitchen a little bit later on in the show with one of my other friends, Anna. She's going to be helping us walk through some of those things. But before that, we're going to be talking to you still about some ways that we can help reduce stress specifically. So you're going to be helping us with that. So do not go anywhere. You don't want to miss that. And while you're at it, grab a pen and paper. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show. I'm on set today with Jamie and Gail. They're the owners of Ultimate Ride and Fitness. Thank you guys for being here again.
Thank you for having us.
Now, we've been talking about, we've explored some ways, different methods as medicine to help reduce stress. We talked about how important food and exercise is, what we're putting into our body. Those all make huge differences.
Correct.
Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, for sure.
And so that's a lot of what you guys focus on there at Ultimate Ride and Fitness. You really personalize people's routines to make it a lifestyle for them.
Definitely.
So talk to us about this, because I want to give some people some reduce stress tips, if that's the way you even say it, right? So get your pen and paper. I asked you to do that just a while ago before we went to break, because Gail and Jamie are about to give you some tips on how to reduce that stress. So go over those things with us. Give us some tips on ways that have worked for you to help reduce some of the stress.
Breathing. Before you even get out of bed in the morning, the best thing that you can do is just lay there and actually do some deep breathing.
Okay.
And just kind of focus on your day and prepare yourself. And then once you get up out of bed, another good thing to do, which I like to do, is called grounding, where you actually take your shoes off and you go outside and just walk on a natural surface, something that God has made, grass, sand. Just go out there and just kind of be at peace and pray, or whatever you feel like you need to do.
To really get not just physically ready, but mentally ready. I think that people go throughout the day and they're just trying to physically go through everything, and that's more of a mental burden. Instead of really taking the time, like you said, take a deep breath, think about what you need to do next, go take a walk, take in that freshness of what's around you. So what else? Is there any other tips?
And maybe for the people who the morning is just waking up with kids or just wide open, at night, finding a way to unwind, whether it's a bath, whether it's just quiet time reading a book, something. And I tell my clients, and they're like, I can't do this. I said, find 5 minutes in your day. And if 5's too much, start with 2 minutes and have something that you can set a timer and check off at the end of the day that you actually accomplished that time for yourself. So
when it's so funny, because I feel like sometimes you do get overwhelmed. I have so many things to do. No, I can't take a break. But sometimes taking that break allows you to accomplish things even more so and even better, because you're not as stressed out
Mentally,
and broken down.
Correct. Mentally, you're prepared for that. You know the things that you have to do. So when you're relaxed, when you're able to face the challenges of the day, not stressed.
Exactly. And so one of the other things that I thought was interesting, you said, write down 3 good things. Why is that important?
I think a lot of times human nature, and I know I do it, we can beat ourselves up about all the things we don't do right, or all the things just in life that are negative, to where
just focus on that.
Yeah, I mean, that's human. But if it's, I think we were talking about it last week, and what is it that I can do for somebody else? If you're feeling down or you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed, how can I make somebody else's day? Or just write down 3 things at the end of the day that went well for you to set your day up for the next day.
And sometimes helping somebody else really, it helps us as well.
It fills your cup.
Yeah, and so we're not going to be able to get to it, but here's what the plan is. We're going to get to some exercise tips, but because we can't get to that, I say go and visit them at Ultimate Ride and Fitness, and they can help you through working out a food or nutrition plan, a routine to get you going. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, if you guys need more information, visit thedishon6.com. Do not go anywhere. When we come back, we're stepping into the kitchen. We'll be right back.